Hello, good evening, and welcome to Baldur's Gate, where I'm no longer in the city of Baldur's Gate, but I'll be trying to get back there as fast as I can once I manage to escape the catacombs under the library. Because all the best libraries have catacombs. This is a given. This just immutable fact. Don't argue with it. So, straight into the game, there is only one way to go. You know, despite being able to hear the whole library, okay.
Nature's servant awaits.
It's time to go.
As you direct.
Okay.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
And you are checking for traps. Do the checking for traps things. Whoop. Anything?
Hello there.
Oh. Hi. My book! You stole my book, you cur! I'm not sure how to render that sound, so... We did not steal anybody's book. Oh, doppelganger. Of course, why wouldn't it be doppelgangers?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Alright, everybody attack that one.
What you
Except
want?
for you, Imoen. I want you to
This
back
way.
the heck up. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing worth writing home about.
They call. As directed.
Alright, dynamic hair, you get to learn a new spell, which I will promptly forget to teach you. Excellent.
You've a task for the group.
Yep. I've done had enough of
Keep
this.
scouting, Imoen. Oh, goody. This way?
Nature's servant awaits. Good as done.
Rule number 1, don't let the thief get too far ahead.
I care not. This way.
Alright, that is, in fact, a door. Interesting.
Yes, for the group.
Alright. We will bear that
You're
in
a queer
mind.
fellow. This way.
What is this way? There are noises this way. Oh, yep. A ghast, in fact. Alright, Imoen, hell for leather. Go, go, go.
You've a task. As good as done.
Put the ghast!
Cut you down to size.
Okay.
Nature's servant awaits. For the group.
Now, Imoen checked right up to here, so...
What you want?
I want you to go back to detecting traps and
way.
illusions. Oh.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure. For the group. For the fallen!
Yeah,
Yep.
this is concerning. Why are there so many corpses under the library? That's very concerning. Hello, Jorg. Welcome. You are. I've only just gotten started. I mean, I did find a doorway, which might be the way out, but I thought I'd have a look around and see what was going on.
As you direct.
And there's a lot of corpses under the library for some reason.
I care not. This way.
Oh, of course. Hey, guys.
Nature's servant for the group.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Like, why are there a bunch of ghasts in the basement of the library?
Whatever they
There are
need.
so many places I would rather be.
I mean,
Yes,
like,
oh omnipresent authority figure.
it's kind of inexplicable to me.
You're a queer. I'm gone.
Why there would be so many corpses under the library.
You've a task for the group. For the fallen! For the fallen!
Like, it was mentioned that under the library was dangerous, but I didn't expect it to be full
My
of
blade will
ghasts.
cut you down to size. My
Go
blade.
for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Ask!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Oh. Jihira just leveled up.
They wish my ear as well as I can.
Okay, all of those into the pouch. And ammo in.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Oh boy, this is gonna be unpleasant for you. That's a lot of stuff in there. Frost Giant Strength, Fortitude, Stone Form, Antidote.
That call as well as I
Alright, Dynahair.
Yep.
Camaraderie,
This
Ammo in.
way.
adventure, and steel on
whatever
steel.
they need as
The
directed.
stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Okay. Pretty baubles into the bag. And have we seen this before? No, we have not. Alright then. Do I want that Warhammer? I don't know that I do. My inventory is so
servant
full
awaits.
right now. Okay, this appears to be a dead end. Ha 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 ha. All right, let's go back to the sort of central chamber. Oh, right. Let's also,
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
before we encounter any more critters, let's perform that level up. There we go. So because I just did that, I'm going to save.
I care not. This way.
Ah, see, that's why I have Imoen scouting. Disarm that trap. And go back to detecting traps. Because generally speaking, where there's been one trap, there's been multiple traps. Okay.
You've a task?
That part of the hallway seems
As you
safe
direct.
enough. Let's bring everybody into it.
You're a queer fellow.
They just all sort of shove Imoen up. Okay, what's going on down here? Wow! Okay. Let's take care of that one. And that one. And that one. A dead end? All those traps for just nothing? Alright, fine. Okay.
Nature's servant awaits.
Everybody else,
For the group.
move up. Hup, 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 hup. A useless corridor full of traps. Very strange. Odd design.
What you
Inexplicable.
want? I've done had enough of this.
And more traps.
There's something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
I
Good on
agree.
you if you save the day.
Okay. This might be another pointless corridor, but it's long enough that I'm gonna bring people up.
Omnipresent authority figure.
Everybody,
For the
march! Come along, come along. Hup hup.
An open wound in Mother Earth. I would plug it had I the power.
It's an underground hallway, Jahira.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Well, I'm guessing that there was a trap that she didn't detect there. Okay, I'm not sure I like the look of this chamber at all, so let's
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
let's just. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Locked, but empty. Interesting. And nothing else. Okay.
Nature's servant awaits. As you direct.
Let's get everybody back up to the junction. Imoen proceeds to get stuck behind Khalid, who is apparently the slowest person in the party right now. Look at her right up against his bumper in road rage.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
Okay. Oh, thanks. I didn't think I was moving forward that quickly. I mean, yes, she has the speed boots, but I'm only sending her forward a few feet at a time. Okay, that looks like it might be another room up there, so...
There's something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
What is the find trap level on Imoen? Khalid, what the heck?
What you want?
Imoen's... Let's see, where is it? Her find traps is 80. So... yeah, she shouldn't be having any difficulty seeing them, assuming that, you know, I actually have the skill running at any given point in time. Okay, let's disarm the... Whoa! I'll let her disarm the thing, and everybody else attack the spider. Well, and I hope there aren't any more traps going into that room, because everybody attack the spider.
All right. And I always am.
I think they're dead now.
Nature's service is good as done.
Yep,
Imoen.
this way.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Back to detecting. Mildly concerning. Oh, that whole door's trapped, huh? Terrific.
Yes, omnipresent authority is good as done.
Alright.
I
You
can't.
guys move up. Imoen, see if you can disarm that, I
I'm
guess?
gone.
Alright. Imoen, before we go poking around in the mausoleum there, if you could just have a skim around the room. Yeah. Alright.
You've attacked
It's gonna get very crowded. I hope none of you are claustrophobic.
as you direct.
Oh, of course.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
Oh, lockpick failed. I'll try re-rolling it. Nope. It wasn't very likely to succeed after it had failed the first time, but... yeah. I do, actually. I have several. we go. I didn't really want to break into the mausoleum under the library that I was raised in. That would have been...
Servant, as you direct.
Oh, interesting. Manual, cloak, roguestone, ruby, roguestone. Okay, who has space? I don't think Jahira has space.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Nope, she doesn't have space. He has some space.
Can I can, but try.
Alright, take the cloak and the manual. Then back the heck up.
What you want?
Emmeline, go back to detecting and
done
move
had enough
away.
of this.
Dynamic hair.
Directed. An open wound in Mother Earth. I would plug it had I the power.
There we go.
You've a task?
Okay.
As good as done.
Let's get everybody back to the main chamber. There's still a direction to explore in. I'm okay with picking the locks on the mausoleum in the library that I was raised in as a child. But I'm not okay with breaking the locks on the mausoleum, if you see what I mean.
Yep. I'm gone.
I'm just weird that way. That's quite a few traps. Alright, and that one. Back to detecting.
Nature's servant awaits. As good as done.
I don't know that I need to do this, but I feel like I should, so everybody get in here. Yes, thank you.
I care not. I'm gone.
See, that's why I just walked towards it instead of just interacting with it immediately. Trapped and locked. And more stuff. Tome.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Interesting that you should get my attention like that just now, Dynamic Hair, because I want you to grab all this stuff. Okay, into the bag with these, and actually forget that. Take that. Hard to say. It hasn't been identified. Judging by the arcane symbols printed on its cover, it is clear that this book is imbued with magical properties of one sort or another. Until you attempt to either read or identify it, however, its precise nature will remain unknown to you. And I don't believe that I have Identify up right now. Nope, I do not. So I'm going to carry it like the precious cargo that it is. But I don't know what it is yet. Okay. I think that's the whole thing. Oh, no, wait. I still hadn't... I still hadn't looked down there. So,
Yes, oh omnipresent for the good.
into this junction.
You're a queer fellow.
And
I'm gone.
And more traps. Or trap, singular. Lots of traps.
You know, with a good scrubbing and some bright new tapestries, this place wouldn't be so bad.
Oil of speed, invulnerability, heroism, invisibility, an amulet.
Whatever
Hey.
they need.
Dynamic
As well
hair,
as I
come
can.
here. Take the necklace.
What you want?
Open wound in Mother Earth.
This way.
I would plug it had I the power.
Okay.
You've a task as you direct.
Yeah, that is all the corridors and such that offered themselves. So I guess it's just going this way.
Yep.
I do have Imoen detecting, don't I? No, I do not. Alright, fix that.
Nature as you direct.
As the way that is not the way I came in. Wait a minute. Save. Then go through.
What do you need?
Poisoned Nessa, have you? And to think I would have left this keep with the likes of you. Rah, fleshling. What? Bye!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Has a scroll of clairvoyance.
They wish my ear.
Learn that.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority as you direct.
His bodies might have been the real people at the... Oh, you know what? You might be right. I would really like to know why there are so many doppelgangers around everywhere.
I'm gone.
Hey,
Of course. No, come over here to talk to me and my friends. Thought you could take me on, did you? Try me now, twerp, and we'll see who comes out the better. Whoops, no, wait.
You've a task.
The whole party.
Go for the eyes.
They come.
You know, it probably wouldn't go any better for them, but these doppelgangers are really nerfing themselves by coming at me one at a time. I mean, if they tried to, like, swarm my
Nature's
party, they
servant
might have a
awaits.
better chance. They wouldn't have a better chance, but it would seem like they would have a better chance if they mobbed us.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
So, what's going on in here? More bodies. More traps, too. Okay. Scroll of Dispel Magic, which is a spell that Dynamic Hair already knows. Dwarves? Guys,
Yes, oh omnipresent, as good as done.
there's some dwarves, guys.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
By the gods, that thing was young Dreppen. What is going on, Foxwine? Oh, he asked us to search for you here, but this is far more foul than any of his fearsome illusions. It's a long story, Arcanus. Please, you have to help me get out of here, and fast. Can I trust you? That thing was a doppelganger, just like you. Out of respect for the face you wear, Mirakin, I might just let you live. Flee this place before I change my mind! I'm going to go with the trusting route. Can I trust you? Aye, child, trust me you can, and Dater too. I know not what assistance we can be to you except 4 strong arms and an eye for illusions. We shall see you to the end of these crypts, but not beyond, as we must bear witness to the horrors that befoul this place. Yeah, you know, that is a really spectacular beard. I completely understand wanting one like that. Like, imagine having a beard that is all, like, big enough and has enough hair in it that you can actually lose your fingers in it the way that he is. That's amazing. I mean, I can do that with my hair on my head, but I can't grow a beard. It's not in my capability. Okay, so we have some NPCs now.
You've a task?
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Let's, ooh, that looks unhealthy. Huh. Odd place to put a trap.
Evil round every corner. Careful not to step in any.
Dang, now that these dudes are here, I'm gonna have to be much more careful about my looting.
Why Moradin's hammer?
Wait. Spy, traitor, fight for the rats, will ye? Fickle as the wind ye are, fickle as the wind. We have a name for your type. Rat bastards it is. Aye, rat bastards, and I've never known one I didn't hang with my own 2 hands. What the heck? Oh, just another doppelganger. Hey, Imoen, bring him back to your friends, if you would. I said bring him back, not get shot in the kidneys.
Nature's servant is good as done. All right. Whatever they need. As well as I can.
Wait.
Yes, oh omnip, as you direct.
Okay, that was way too far. Guess I'm gonna have to keep the party a little closer together.
I'm gone.
Still, let's try and keep the dwarves away from my looting. They'll probably be upset if they notice. Okay.
You've a task? As good as done.
Up.
Steel on steel.
Well, there's a trap we missed.
Right, Boo?
I care not.
Imoen, how could you?
I'm gone.
Stole Hull's special elixir, did you? And fed it to the cows, no less. You'll rue the day you even met me, foxwine. What the heck? There are so many of these doppelgangers.
Nature's servant awaits.
Coming at you.
How did he get so injured?
You're a queer fellow.
Oh, right, the trap.
They wish my ear.
The trap that just hit somebody else? Oh, wait, hold on.
Yes, oh omnipresent is good as done.
What is he shooting at? Oh. Oh! That's so much.
You've a task?
Alright.
You have need of
1,
me?
2,
Cool, Baldur.
3,
Huh?
4,
What you want?
5,
That hard?
I don't know, 6.
For the fallen! Nature's servant awaits. Yes, oh omnipresent
You get that
authority.
one. You
Yes?
get that one.
You point, I
You
punch.
get that one.
Need me?
I don't know. That one.
Yep.
That one.
Whatever they need.
That one. Hold on, folks.
You've a task?
Don't get too comfortable yet. There's at least one left.
Coming at you.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
They wish my ear.
Let's see. What do I? Well, I do have a wand of fire equipped. Whoops. Oh, there was a little splash there into me. Hello, Lord of War. Welcome. Well, there's a little bit of on fire, but there's mostly a lot of dead on the ground. So I think that was successful. Okay, were any of them carrying any money?
There's something most unnatural here, and
No less.
I want no part of it.
It doesn't look like any of them had any money on them whatsoever. That's a little
I
sad.
care not. This way.
Okay, it was only a little
Nature's
splash
servant
damage.
awaits. Is good as done.
And hey, my NPC companions didn't die.
Something on your mind?
Dullard, insolent waif, I tried to instruct you, tried to make you wise, but it was like drawing compassion from a Zent. You are nothing, child, and you will soon become much less. Oh look, it's another doppelganger. Hands up anyone who's surprised.
My blade will cut you down to size. You're a queer fellow.
That hard?
Alright, more jewelry for the jewel pouch.
What you want?
I want you detecting traps.
I've done had enough of this.
Just have a little peek around in here. Okay.
Yes, oh omnipresent for the group.
That sound of flies, very pervasive. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the Candlekeep has been replaced with doppelgangers. It's very unfortunate.
I'm gone.
You've a task?
Seek my comfort, will you? Aye, I'll show you a sweet and silent comfort if you'll let me, wasteling. Oh look, it's another doppelganger.
You don't stand a chance.
Nature's servant awaits, as good as done. Whatever they need.
It's getting a trifle concerning just how many of them there are hanging around in this basement. I thought this was supposed to be like a secret-ish place that was going to allow us to... It is weird finding the two... Like, they say that they were sent down here by the guy who sent me down here. So, it's possible that they were, in fact, the two of them were sent by him to help me get out of these catacombs. And just stumbled across the situation as it stands. So, it could make sense that way. But... yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yes, as good as done.
And none of it seems to be good things. Like, every single one of these rooms has had somebody in it that's tried to kill me so far. Fetch bolts, I said. I should have told you to lick my boots clean, you mound of flesh. Yes, hello, goodbye. Oh no, he's dead.
You're a queer fellow.
It's really starting to lose its impact. Indeed, thwack. Group thwack, in fact, because he was basically surrounded by my melee people.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Alright, we check the room.
An open wound in
Nothing
Mother
seems to be
Earth.
going on there.
I would plug it. You've a task? As good as done.
But yeah, Imoen keeps declaring this place strange and unnatural, and I think that she is entirely correct. Oh no. Oh, please don't be a doppelganger. Foxwine, stop this madless child, I beg of thee. Thou hast soaked these halls with the blood of innocence, and I cannot permit it to go further. Stay back, stay where you are. The one with you wears the face of my stepfather, and I know him for dead. Or reveal your true nature, doppelganger. You are no more in Elminster than I'm Dritz the Drow. Or explain yourself, and if I see anything move besides your lips, I'll kill you where you stand, or die trying. I'm gonna go with the first one. That guy, he's wearing the face of someone that I know for a fact is dead.
Awake, my adopted child. Awake and face the terrible tests ahead of thee.
It's okay, Foxwine, it's alright. I didn't die that night, nor have I yet. The blade that you thought slew me had been treated with a magical poison. It left me a living soul and a lively mind, imprisoned in a body that gave all appearance of death. The man you saw that night is called Saravok, and he has been in the keep for 3 days past under the reverse alias Coverus. Tethtoril kept watch on him, but in our foolishness we never thought that he might have others with him. Please, child, I have loved you too much to lose you now. I wish that this was a later edition, because I would really like to run an insight check right now, but I can't!
Greetings, young one.
Elminster and I had suspected it for some time. With Sarevok away from his lair, Elminster was at last able to locate your stepfather and bring him to safety. Forgive me, Foxwine, I should have told you earlier, but to raise your hopes only to see them dashed to pieces all over again? There's too much heart left in this bony cage for me to have done that. I have to go with my gut because I can't roll an insight check. I mean, I would absolutely be rolling insight checks every 3 seconds right now, being given this speech at an actual table. Heck, being given either of these speeches at an actual table. I'd be like, insight check, are they doppelgangers? Please, child, sheath those weapons and sheath thy madness too. Come with us and we shall see thee at last to safety. Yes, Ilminster, guide me from this place of horror that I may spend a gentler moment at the side of my stepfather. I know you, Mirakin, and you be no more an Elminster than I'm Dritz the Drow. Or you said that these walls were soaked with innocent blood. Then who was it that chased me down these wretched halls, calling my name in voices I once knew, only to close an attack in traitorous form? Oh man, I have to go with that last one. Because that is a very important question. If I've been soaking these halls in innocent blood, why all the doppelgangers? I've killed skeletons and doppelgangers down here, and a couple of ghasts. How innocent is a ghast or a doppelganger that tried to murder me first? Alright, last one. Exactly, Jorg. A ghastly question. Indeed, Lord of War.
Everything will be explained to you in time.
By all that is good, Foxwine, what have they done to your mind to haunt it so? Your old friend Dreppen lies tangled in his own entrails, and foolish Fildia, she ran down here to offer a mother's shoulder, and you have butchered her like the monster you perceived her to be. The gods have no mercy on we ragged mortals, it appears. Okay, that's it. Nope. The yellow wallpaper, it's flickering! It's flickering! Yes, I did just mash multiple things into the same one. Don't judge me. I am a doddering and elderly fool for having let it come to this. There stood I, Elminster the Arrogant, nudging and prodding, but never taking action. The most powerful mage in the realms, reduced to a meager puppeteer. Listen close, Foxwine. With the help of doppelgangers and some powerful magics, Sarevok has encased thee within a vast and frightening illusion. I was unsure whether I could ever even penetrate it to reach thee. The time has come for a leap of faith, child. Thou must fling aside this foul illusion, and let us lead thee back to reality, where Sarevok is fightable. That's like that copy pasta, you know. We've been trying to reach you for years. You're in a coma. Come back. I dream only of a warm bed and some light to wake me from this nightmare. I shall follow you, Elminster, and trust you fully. Or if this is madness, then leave me to it. If you flee now, I shall not attempt to kill you. Okay, here's the thing. They're talking to Foxwine, the singular character, but we have a party here of 6 people who have all been seeing the same thing. I do not know of any illusion spell or weirdness that can affect 6 people in exactly the same way at exactly the same time. We've been trying to reach you for years about your car's extended warranty. Exactly, Jorg! Please come back, your wife misses you. But yeah, it's just... I did make an accident earlier in this game where I picked a lock and just walked into a house, and the guard showed up and I couldn't convince him to go away, so I ended up murdering him. And instantly, Jahira and Khaled and Minsk and Dynamic Hair were just like, "Oh, you are so evil, this is wrong," and walked away. I'm pretty sure that if I were slaughtering innocents in this dungeon, they would not still be by my side. My entire party didn't leave me. I still had Imoen. Admittedly, I think it's because she wants in my pants, but I still had Imoen. But nope. We will not be trusting Elminster. We're going to tell him that if he flees, we won't try to murder him. I win. Then, fleshling, go mad, if you will, and feel the rasp of our claws against your mind. Well, it's good to know that I was right, and also, I really
Nature's servant.
am starting to hate these guys.
Yes, oh omnipresent
Let's see. You go for that one. Oh, Greater Doppelganger. Oh yes, we're gonna go after the Greater Doppelganger with the flaming sword, yeah.
Can I help you?
You go for that one.
Let's talk more fight.
You go for that one.
I care not.
Imoen, flaming arrows for the Greater Doppelganger. Wait, cancel all that. How do I cancel all of that? I can't cancel all of that. That is a pity. Well,
Nature's servant for the group.
You have need of me? I can, but try.
I just remembered.
What's the story? Not a problem.
You're a queer. This way.
That called? No less than done. Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
They saved versus Wand. I'm very sad.
You've a task?
What you want?
So, yeah,
Tell me.
it's the other kinds of fire and problems here.
Whatever they need.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
Flaming swords.
Nature's servant, oh, as you direct.
Okay.
Hey,
They wish my ear.
Put those in the pouch. Apparently you've already learned that spell, so...
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
He was pretty beefy, but now he gone. Alright, Imoen, if you would continue detecting traps.
You've a task?
I really hope that this doesn't mean that Elminster is dead, because he seemed like a good leader around here. So I'm hoping that the doppelgangers didn't kill him in order to take his place.
I care not. I've done.
I hope they've just been pretending to be him in places where he currently is not. I hope. Not the best track record. Although roughly half the important people that they have imitated, they've just locked up somewhere.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Lost your sense of humor, have ye? Aye, and I've heard what you've been telling all your little friends, that old Winthrop has a hankering for a little elven arse every now and then. Huh, come here, my pretty, and I'll soon change your mind. Stop hitting on Imoen. That's really gross and creepy.
Nature's servant as you direct. That called?
Okay, they've gone and gotten themselves engaged in combat down there again.
No less than done. You're a
Imoen,
queer fellow.
detection, please.
Yes, as you direct. You've a task or the group?
You know, I was trying to check the places one door at a time,
You don't
but
stand a chance.
For the fallen!
you know, instead of you guys going on ahead and getting half your hit points chunked off of you, you could have waited for me.
Nature's servant awaits.
What you want?
All right.
Yes, oh omnipresent is good as done.
Let's double check the chambers that I had to skip past because of that. Nope. Nope. Oh.
Go for the eyes,
Art's
fool.
really not
Go
in this.
for the eyes.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Place is
I
just
wish my-
full of doppelgangers. I am concerned about how many citizens Candlekeep actually has left.
There's something most unnatural here, and yep,
Nature's servant awaits as you direct.
Imoen is absolutely correct on this, by the way. There's something very unnatural about this place, and we should really try and get out. But apparently we need to check every room just to be certain. Okay, let's double check. Yeah, that does appear to be everything, so let's save. I mean, if I've been accused of murder by a bunch of doppelgangers and it turns out that they're actually doppelgangers and I murdered them, do I not get charged with the other murders?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay. Some sort of underground cavern now.
As you direct.
I care
Imoen?
not. This way.
Who are you? I've been expecting Saravok, not some ragtag band. We're other members of Saravok's band. We were sent to help you. We're the mercenaries who've been causing the Iron Throne so much hurt. Or, none of your business. Now, get out of our way! I'm gonna try lying to him. Let's see how this goes. We were sent to help you. Trying to lie to me, are you? You're that foxwine, ain't you? Don't know how you got out of the prison. Don't much care, either. You're trying to mess up Saravok's plans. Well, don't count on succeeding. There's no way you're getting by me or my boys. Don't think Saravok would take too kindly if you showed up to mess with his plans for Baldur's Gate. Come on, boys, let's make short work of them. Oh, the work will be short. The work will be short indeed. Well, as long as I'm on Imoen, if you'd just, you know, take a couple of pot shots while
Yes,
everybody
oh,
else
omnipresent
moves up.
authority figures.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Dynamic Hair seems to have gotten hung up, but Okay,
Yes?
you go for that one.
More fight.
You go for that one.
You're a queer
Imoen,
fellow.
why not that one? You go for that one. You, I don't know, that one. Go, 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 everybody. Well, that was a whole lot of stuff that just happened. Okay.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Imoen, just, when did your inventory get full, Imoen? Do you recognize these? They are acid arrows +1. We have more of those. Money, 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 money. Do I hear more combat? Hold on, the NPCs are getting themselves in trouble again.
Nature's servant awaits as good as done.
Let's see, where's the noise? There he is. Man, these NPCs are more trouble than they're worth. Lovely.
Can I help you?
Do you have inventory space? You do not. Okay.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
You have need of me? I'll do my best.
Okay, lots of fun. Alright. Let's grab this letter first. I think this is the one that I just picked up? Yes. Pratt, my schemes have come together in a most satisfying manner. The mercenaries who have plagued my every step are now imprisoned, accused with the murder of Realtor, Brunus, and Thaldorn. Learn as much as you can about the fate of the mercenaries, and then meet me back at Baldur's Gate. I apologize for leaving you here alone, but it was necessary to return to the city so as to take Realtor's position as Chief of Operations. If things proceed smoothly, I will be a Grand Duke within a few weeks. Oh, we're gonna have to stop him. I am carrying so many pointless letters. This is the most recent one, so I'll keep it, but... I've copied all of these, so I don't necessarily need the actual letter. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to that one. It's like some of them are, do I hold on to this because it's evidence, or do I leave it because it's pointless?
Whatever they need.
Okay. Grab as many of these gems as you can, which isn't much by this point. I have not found the scroll case. The inventory juggling is frankly the most difficult part of the game.
omnipresent authority figure?
Okay.
I care not.
Imoen. Okay, you are detecting. Good girl.
You've a task as you direct.
Okay, we took out Pratt and his men. I'm not sure what happened to the NPCs. They've probably gone and gotten themselves into another fight somewhere. I don't hear any sounds of combat, though. Oh, hello, spider.
All right. And I always am.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Great! Traps, of course. Why would it not be traps? Where on earth have those NPCs gone? Stream down? I don't think the stream is down. One moment. Oh. Stream did go down. Oh boy, okay. Going to leave that on pause for a moment while I try to figure out... Okay, I have absolutely no idea what just happened there. Very strange. Weird, just weird. This has been happening to me for the last couple of weeks, and I cannot figure out why it's happening. So it's very weird. But this time I didn't even get unstable warnings. It just, the stream went down and I didn't even know it went down. Yeah, I've generally been blaming Twitch because it does seem more likely to be them than anything else. Because nothing has changed about my internet connection. I haven't changed my computer. Sure, let's blame the new CEO. That's what everybody does, right? Are you guys coming, or...
Butt kicking, for goodness!
You're a queer fellow.
Okay, I have no idea where those NPCs have gotten
Nature's
themselves
servant
to.
for the group.
Okay, bats. Not NPCs or their corpses. Hey GM characters, where are you?
Oh, I thought really not in this.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, I thought really not in this.
Oh, wait, there's one. I don't know where the other one is, but there's one.
Yes,
If
oh
none are
omnipresent authority figure.
Okay, we found one of the NPCs.
You've a task as you direct.
Your point. Butt kicking, for goodness!
Oh, wait. No, that's the same one. He just walked back into the trap.
Yep.
They will wish my ear
Alright,
no
one of two NPCs located. Second NPC nowhere to be found. But has to be around here somewhere, right? I mean, we assume I'm going to find his corpse around here somewhere. If not him himself. Minsk, what the heck were you doing with Khaled?
Let's talk more butt kicking for goodness.
Yes, as you direct.
Okay, anything? Anyone? Bueller? Oh, that's not a good sign.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Well, I think I know what happened to the other NPC now.
Go for the eyes.
I think that might be him right there. A very good chance that that's him right there.
They're called.
Okay, into the pouch. Okay, yeah, this is the way that I almost came down before. You know, I don't know. There's been no indication that it is.
You've a task for the group.
But yeah, this is the way that I almost came down before. Everybody gets all bound up on each other. Okay,
What you want?
Imoen.
I'm gone.
Oh, great.
Whatever they need, no less than done.
It's about time you got out here, Pratt. It is Pratt, isn't it? I don't need to tell you that we must not keep the Sarevok waiting. I trust you didn't have any trouble in there. He said that the monks fell for the ruse and that Foxwine was locked up, so he took the surface route out of the keep instead of meeting you in the crypts. We really must get moving if we are to catch up with him. Terribly sorry, but I'm not who you think I am. I am Foxwine, and I don't appreciate being the butt of a conspiracy. Yes, Pratt. That's me, all right. What was the point of us waiting in the crypts again? Yeah, I'm Pratt. Pratt is indeed my name. Where are we supposed to meet up with this Sarevok? Pratt is my name. This Sarevok person. Who is he again? I'm gonna go with the second one just because I can. Yes, that's me, all right. Why were we waiting in the crypts again? The point? Did Sarevok not tell you? I suppose he might not have. He does have a tendency to only give information on a need-to-know basis. It hardly matters now, though. The monks of the keep are firmly of the belief that Foxwine murdered the Iron Throne leaders with no provocation. Foxwine has been locked away, and by the time they are sent to Baldur's Gate for trial, Sarevok will have full control of the city. Foxwine's fate will be his to decide. You and your band were not needed to guard the boss's escape route after all. Everything went as planned. Shall we go now? Oh, that's a plan, all right. It's certainly a plan. Such a plan. Where exactly are we supposed to meet up with this Sarevok? This Sarevok person, who is he supposed to be again? You really shouldn't be telling me this. I am not who you think I am. I was the target of your scheme. You will not be going anywhere. You conspired against me, and so you shall die. Or, right then, off we go to meet with Sarevok. Don't want have him attacking us like Realtor and the others. I mean, I want to go with this first one. Where are we supposed to meet up with him again? Except that, you know, it indicates a not knowing who Sarevok is, which is a problem. Or could go with the last one. Mm, uh, this is tough. This is a difficult choice. I'm gonna try asking where because I really want to know, even though this is probably going to backfire on me. Back at the Iron Throne base in Baldur's Gate, of course. He has business elsewhere in the city, but no doubt we shall get our bit of coin if we await him there. There's still much left to be done, so I doubt he'll show for a while, though. The disgrace of Foxswine will make the road smoother, but we must still act fast. Sarevok is notoriously impatient. Let's get moving. Sorry, but what was the point of our waiting at the crypts? This Sarevok person, who is he supposed to be again? You really shouldn't be telling me this. I am not who you think I am. I was the target of your scheme. You will not be going anywhere. You conspired against me, and so you shall die. Or, right then, off we go to meet with Sarevok. Don't want to have him attacking us like Raeltar and the others. Yeah, this guy, he's not very smart on catching up with clues or anything being offered, but I think I'm gonna have to kill him. So I think I'm gonna have to go with option number 3 here. I was the target of your scheme. Well, you certainly seem like some sort of prat, if not the precise one I was looking for. I might have expected more guile from Sarevok's supposed most threatening enemy. Why he thinks you could stop his takeover of Baldur's Gate, I have no idea. Do you mind if I don't stay to fight? I've rather more important things to be doing. We've a war to concoct, you know? Hold on. Nope, nope,
Nature's
nope,
servant awaits.
nope, murder.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Got him. Okay.
If none
Would
of
you
this
would
hurt-
you two, whatever's you're doing over there, guys, if you would, what are you doing? What is going on in there?
Can I? I'll do my best.
Honestly. Okay, let's just get everybody out here.
Yep,
Imoen, if you would
this way.
move up a little. Just set that down there. Pick those up. Do you know what they are? Yes, you do. Okay. And what about those? Do you know what those are? Yes, you do. Do you have more of them? No, not really. Okay. All right. I have enough arrows +2 that I'm actually okay with leaving arrows +1 behind. This is the luxury that I live under right now. All right. Everybody.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
This is very messy, but we're going to save in this configuration. And we're all... Oh my goodness! Oh, my heart rate! Hello, Muse, and welcome, Raiders! You've arrived just in time to miss me shooting somebody in the back. Madlib, hello! Welcome! Well, thank you for the 2 seconds, Madlib. But yes, I am attempting to get out of these catacombs. Yes, I was defending myself bravely from the fleeing victim who I've just finished looting.
You must gather your party before venturing.
Life continues to be quite the challenge. You have been accused of murdering the Iron Throne leaders, and the Flaming Fist will undoubtedly hound your every step because of it. Despite all of this, you must return to the city of Baldur's Gate, the very lair of your accusers. You must find and expose the one who is responsible for your predicament. You must find Saravak.
I mean, to be fair, I did actually accuse the, I did actually commit the murders that I am accused of. I did kill the Iron Throne leaders, but I am declaring my innocence, and enough people have believed me that I've escaped from prison. So, yes, they did say it. They said Baldur's Gate, which is exactly where I'm going to be going. As soon as... Oh dear. Oh no, I'm still in Candlekeep. Oh, this is a very bad possible outcome.
You've a task?
Oh, Blinding of Isaac, yes. I know the game.
For the group.
I got the achievement on my own again. And I can't leave by this edge. Let me out! Let me leave! Time to go, time to move, time to get out of here. Get while the getting's good. Have you heard the Binding of Isaac rant tweet that Edmund Macmillan said he wanted to put on? No, I have not heard it. As Binding of Isaac is not really my cuppa, so I don't pay a lot of attention to it. I fully acknowledge it's a good game, it's just not a game for me. Aha! I can exit by this side. Alright. Save. I always save before I change maps. Okay. It's time for Hell to Leather. Straight to Baldur's Gate we go. However long it takes. Dang!
We've done so much today. Maybe it's time for a quick nap.
We actually made it right into Baldur's Gate without getting stopped on the road. That is true. My auto mod is a little, vigorous. I mean, my character's calling for a nap, but I think that we need to... Let's see, it was here, I think? Yeah, there it is.
As good rest done.
Hell for leather, get on the road. Move, move, move. Go, go, go. Quick, before anybody recognizes us as the accused murderers.
The flaming fist.
Nope. You look lost, citizen. Can I be of any assistance? Not so much lost as curious, officer. Have you any news on how close we are to war with Am? Or, no thank you, sir. I was just admiring the architecture. I sent the tweet to Madlib and she pinned it, dude. Oh my. Where was I? Not so much as lost as curious, officer. Have you any news on how close we are to war with M? Or, no thank you, sir. I was just admiring the architecture. You know what? No, I'm gonna go with the first one. Distraction. Whoosh! On the brink, I reckon. Angelo's been mobilizing the fist for war and equipping us with solid weapons forged from good Iron Throne ore. It's a good thing that Angelo has such close ties to Sarevok, or we'd be lost. And a good thing he's here to take command, too, what with Duke Elton sick. Oh no! Oh, we took too long. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Angelo in charge of Flaming Fist. I'm not sure if it's actually Flaming Fist. And Duke Elton, I'm going to put this in quotation marks, sick. Big air quotes, giant air quotes. Massive, just massive. One of the dukes is sick? What with? Or, this does not bode well at all. Well, both of those are correct. Both of those are completely 100% correct. So, sick? What with? Oh, I don't know. It can't be serious. His cleric Rashad is caring for him. If you wish to visit him, he's in his rooms in the Flaming Fist compound. Oh, no! Well, it looks like we beat the news here. Brethren Risling. Oh, yep, there be tensions rising between us and Am. There'll be war soon in plague and pestilence. Better them than us, I say. Plague and pestilence? What from? Or do you really think there'll be war? Oh, do you really think there'll be war? Aye, it's inevitable by now, I figure. That's why we need someone like Sarevok as Grand Duke. He's with the Iron Throne, and they've got good iron. Funny how something small like iron can win a war for ye, or at least make it a little shorter and more livable for us poor folk. Oh, I should have anticipated this. This was why they were poisoning the iron.
Nature's servant awaits.
Oh man, okay, let's pull these things up here. Let's start with Duke Elton's illness. I've learned that Duke Elton, commander of the Flaming Fist, lies sick in bed at the Flaming Fist compound, tended to by his cleric Rashad. A man named Angelo seems to be acting in his stead, and from all accounts seems to be closely connected to Sarevok. I find myself overwhelmed with a sense of unease about this all. Sick or not, perhaps Duke Elton has some answers for me. And the rise of Sarevok. It seems that Sarevok is vying for the title of Grand Duke. His connection to the Iron Throne has made him popular with the masses, as many now equate the high quality of their iron with the surety of success in the coming war with Am. Oh, man. You know, get a stranglehold on the supply of the metal that you need for weapons and then start a war? Oh, boy. It's all for the profits, isn't it? How very corporate of the Iron Throne. Alright, in we go. I don't know if this is actually the best course of action, but in we go anyway.
As you direct.
Leave me be, or the guard will have you.
Out of my way, interloper. I'm getting off this sinking ship as fast as I can. You will not escape. The Iron Throne will topple before me. Or why are you so panicked? Is not Sarevok in control? Hem has weapons of mass destruction, so we need to invade now. Sarevok. Yeah, you know, it does sound kind of like that. Makes me glad I'm not a USian, honestly. Imagine wearing the tar from that brush for the rest of all your generations. Why are you so panicked? Is not Sarevok in control? I will not debate that he is in control, but whatever his plans, they certainly do not have the good of the Iron Throne in mind. He has abandoned us in favor of his new position, and that of soon-to-be appointed Grand Duke. We are simply to be cast off, and I would not be surprised if he marches the Flaming Fist through here tomorrow as a show of his stance on mercantile crime. I am Canadian, Jorg. Born, bred, and in Canada right now. You know, people have said that about my about before. I personally can't hear it because pretty much everybody I know says it the same way that I do. So... But yes, I am fully Canadian. I have lived in the city of Toronto in Canada my entire life. I was born here, and I will most likely die here. So... We've got a real good view of the US from here, but we are definitely not them. Now, where am I? Sarevok is to be Grand Duke? How can this be? Or, I will stop him regardless, just as I destroyed your plans in the Cloakwood. You know what, let's keep following this line. He's to be Grand Duke? How could he? Quite simple, really. He has built up support by pledging to combat the very chaos he himself was sowing. I imagine he'll have a fantastic success rate, too, seeing as how he is in total control with our leaders dead. I doubt that he will settle into a nice, quiet political life, though. He seems set on causing as much destruction as possible, and I think he is intent on pushing for war with M. Subtle and only sometimes. All right. Why would he pursue such a destructive plan? What could he gain from it? Or he is a monster and I will fight him to the last. Oh no, she seems quite chatty for all that she has her weapon out right now. So why would he pursue such a destructive plan? What could he gain from it? How should I know? I'm no diviner. I only know business, and what he is doing makes very little economic sense. Had he wished to grow rich from dealing in ore, then I would have understood. Had he kept the Iron Throne intact, he could have used his upcoming position as Duke to sanction Amn and increase our trading power over groups like the Knights of the Shield. As it is, he is seemingly intent on abandoning us and launching a bloodbath of a war. Know this, the people believe in Sarevok, and it will take more than a blade to reduce his stature in the eyes of the public. I care not. I will destroy him and restore my name. Or how can people believe in him? Can they not see his nature? Oh, this lady, I assume lady, is very helpful on this one. Apparently in this particular case, I think she's right. Just going to try and cut off the head of the snake is not the play here, because then it's how much keeps rolling. Need to make him look bad, so bad. Need to make him look just grimy, filthy, horrible. The last person anybody would want to have in charge of a hamster, let alone an entire city-state. You know what I mean? is, "Fear not, citizenry, I will not let him be in charge of the comatose ferret," which is a joke from a different stream entirely that happened a long, long time ago now. But anyway, how can people believe in him? Can they not see his nature? People see what they wish, and they really wish to see a savior. He offers stability and seems able to deliver. That is more than anyone has been able to give them so far. I tire of this chatter. If you feel you must strike me down, do as you wish. Do not expect me to wait around while you do it, though. No, you seem to be leaving. I'm fine. Go. Get gone. Away with you. I know we're blocking the door, but you can do it.
The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
How many dictators come into power after a coup, really? Well, it is, a coup is the most favored way for dictators to come into power. Oh, look, another person just trying to exit. Who? Get out of my way. I don't care who you are. I just want out of here. None shall escape. I will kill you all. And just who are you? Let's go with the second one. Who are you? Pang is the name, and I'll thank you kindly to get out of my way. I don't care why you're here. Take all of you wish if you are thieves. I just want to leave. That Sarevok has become too big for his britches. Our leaders weren't a day dead before he declared the Iron Throne to be his. Then you won't mind if I help myself to your coffers, will you? Or it does not matter. I will destroy all of you regardless. You know what? I don't like either of these answers, to be perfectly honest. But I'm gonna go with the first one because, once again, he's trying to leave. And, you know, I'd favor as many people abandon them, and abandon them loudly and publicly, because, yeah, that lady was right. We need to smear this guy. This guy needs to be smeared. You won't mind if I help myself to the coffers, will you? Ah, they are nearly empty regardless. Sarevok has been making decisions on the sidelines for some time now, and it has cost us all plenty. He does not seem concerned with profits or much of anything. The iron shortage became his pet project, but he has used it to inflame tensions instead of to build business. He brought us down as sure as if he was some hero. What reason he would have to provoke a war, I don't know. Enjoy your looting. I'm leaving for good. Okay. So we've received 2 more pieces of information, and I might as well actually read them, right? Okay, let's fold that up. Sarevok is using Iron Throne resources to fund his rise to power in Baldur's Gate. He has also installed one of his lackeys as the new commander of the Flaming Fist, replacing the suddenly deceased Scar. I liked Scar, once I actually trusted him. Sarevok's near-term goal must be to become a Grand Duke, though there's no telling what his long-term goals are. I know, Scar! And Sarevok has assumed control of the Iron Throne in the wake of its leaders' deaths. He seems uninterested in them, though, and is making decisions that will undoubtedly ruin the whole organization. He was also apparently ruling from the sidelines for some time now, and used the iron shortage to inflame tensions instead of as a money-making opportunity. Whatever his motives, they are certainly not intended to benefit the Iron Throne. Will you finally seek to see Mufasa? No! No! I hate to say it, but humans and animals, they go to different heavens.
Yes, O omnipresent authority figure.
Well, I see no reason not to wander my way
As you direct.
upstairs and see just how many deserters there are. Yeah, I know, different Scar. Who are you? Have you business here? What does it matter? Everything is in shambles. I'm here to put an end to the Iron Throne. Or I expected more resistance to my breaking in. What is going on here? Oh yes, the second one. Absolutely the second one. There is very little going on here. Everything is falling apart as we speak, and one person is to blame. Aye, and I shall plague you to the very end. And just who might that be? Now, obviously, I'm going to go with the second one because I am all about ferreting out the little nuggets of information, and these people are just handing it to me on a platter. Saravok is the foul spawn that surely did the deed. He craves the power of the Iron Throne, but for what purpose I do not know. He throws away gold like it was copper, and uses our best-laid plans to inflame governments instead of bargaining for wealth. He's in line to become a Grand Duke because of his efforts to fight his own chaos, but I doubt his coronation will stop his lust for carnage. Who are you, by the way? What are you doing here? I'm here to kill Saravok for what he has done, or I am here to clear my name of the murders of the Iron Throne leaders. Ooh, let's go with the second one. Is that who you are? Then I owe you a knife in the gullet for what you have done. What, did Saravok trick you into killing them, or did he just do it himself and then blame you? I'll kill you just to be safe, I will. For my father, someone will die tonight. Oh, Gregor, I'm so sorry. You're going to die. Thank you for the information, Gregor. Bye. Who has inventory space? Alright, Minsk. Grab that. And that's entirely too tiny to read there, so... I have met Gregor, the son of Brunos, one of the murdered Iron Throne leaders. He is positive that Saravok orchestrated the whole assassination in order to assume control of the Iron Throne. Saravok has apparently used the throne's best plots to inflame the region, instead of to secure wealth and power. He now campaigns to become a Grand Duke on the premise that he will fight the chaos he himself created. What he hopes to accomplish once he is a Grand Duke, no one seems to know. The region is perilously close to war. Oh boy. Well, given that this game keeps being bigger than I expected, I guess we're going to war with Am? Or everybody's going to war with Am and we're going to try and stop it? Hopefully? Question mark. Okay, let's unpause so that hopefully the very, very loud music will go away.
What do you need?
Yo, hi. Oh, wonderful. I recognize you from the descriptions given. You are the one accused of murdering our leaders, are you not? I suppose you are here to exact revenge or some such? Well, we are already defeated by one of our own and do not need you. You would do better to focus your efforts on Saravok rather than beating up those already beaten. I will get to Saravok eventually. I will destroy the network he has built first. Or why would he turn his back on the Iron Throne? You know what? I'm going to go with the second one. Why would he turn his back on the Iron Throne now? Because he was never interested in us in the first place. The iron shortage was to be an elaborate plan to gain power in the region. It was to strain relations with Am, thus reducing the activity of the Knights of the Shield and ultimately reducing trade with them through legitimate means. We would step up to monitor the sanctions and pocket hefty sums in the process. Such was the plan, but Saravok apparently had other ideas. Well, that was a very mercantile plan, and I congratulate you. There you go. Golf clap for you. Alright. Doesn't sound very good because of my gloves, but, It's the slight lack of heart that counts. It does not matter. I will fight him to the last. Or, what ideas? What do you know of his plans? Sure, tell me his plans. I would love to take him down. I know his methods, but I do not understand what he hopes to accomplish. Likely he assassinated Drew Entar so he could step in, but political gain does not seem to be his goal. He would have had plenty of economic power as head of the Iron Throne, but money was not his concern either. He seems more interested in prolonging the tensions with Am, though what a war would get him, I do not know. We are no longer in a position to profit from it. What I do care, I just want to leave before we're turned over to the guard. Goodbye. Okay, so the idea was to, well, gain power in a merchanty way, but Sarevok decided that merchant power was not the right kind of power and is going for a much more political power. But what he's intending to do with that political power, that's the question. Like, yeah, he appears to be starting a war with Anne. I agree. What is the end game here? What is the point of going to war with Anne? Alright, so with the full support of the people, Sarevok is set to replace Entar Silvershield. I believe the lives of the remaining Grand Dukes are in great peril. Sarevok does not seem willing to share power, nor as yet to reveal his true plan. Yeah, Baldur's Gate is a fairly powerful city-state, but it's a city-state. Going to war with an entire country as a city-state? As far as I understand, Am is a much bigger place than Baldur's Gate. Is he trying to get Baldur's Gate destroyed in a war that they cannot win? The area around Baldur's Gate is effectively under Baldur's Gate control. Yes, that's exactly that's the nature of the city-state. There is always an area around the city that kind of belongs to the city, that is, the farmland and the hunting grounds, and a support structure for the city, if you will. So the city-state is indeed a pool of land, but it's never the size of a country. A country is multiple cities with the space in between them and the people involved with that. It's city-states don't tend to win all-out wars. They have to be real subtle and mercantile about it. And while things were set up to be all subtle and mercantile about it,
As good as done.
going into an actual...
You are unclean.
Hello? You there, stand your ground a moment. I demand to know what is going on here. I've been sent from Sembia to determine why this branch of the Iron Throne has foundered, and I have found no one who will stand still more than a second. What in blazes is going on here? Well, I mean, they have been perfectly willing to talk to anyone who just stands in their way for long enough, lady, so I don't even know what you've been doing. What is going on? The Iron Throne is in big trouble, and I'm the cause. Or why not ask Sarevok? He seems to be the one in control now. Athkatla, capital of Am, is ruled by a coalition of the most powerful traders called the Council of Seven. I think they're also a city-state. Oh, I see. Well, city-state versus city-state, that's a different thing entirely. If Am is indeed also a city-state, I take back everything I said about getting Baldur's Gate deliberately crushed. But then I'm completely up in the air as to what's going on again. Why not ask Sarevok? Sarevok, that upstart? Then the rumors I've heard are true. Our regional leaders here are dead, and Sarevok has assumed their roles. Such arrogance. No doubt he had a hand in their demise, I'll wager. That would explain why we've not been getting reports on progress here on the coast. But what could he be up to? I shall have to report these findings to my superiors at once. What is your name and rank here? I shall report of you as well. Lieutenant Foxwine in charge of security, or, actually, I'm the person accused of killing the Iron Throne leaders. It's also where the second game in the series takes place. Spoilers! Oh no! But yes, considering that the entire series is called Baldur's Gate, I do kind of have to assume the city survives. Because if it didn't, then the second game would have been named something else entirely. The game is called Shadow of Anne. You know what? I'm gonna be very ludicrous here, and I'm gonna go with Lieutenant Foxwine in charge of security, ma'am. Foxwine? I've heard that name before, but where? No matter. Consider yourself dismissed. The Iron Throne washes its hands of this place and shall support it no longer. You are no longer needed. Inform the others, will you? Or don't. We really don't care at this point. Good day, and goodbye. Well, if he had any plans for this place, I cut the legs out from under them now. And without any murder this time. Okay. I have met Calesia, an emissary supposedly from far-off headquarters of the Iron Throne. She seems surprised that Sarevok had taken control of this regional base. He is thought of as an upstart who does not have the interests of the Iron Throne at heart. He definitely does not have the interests of the Iron Throne at heart, does he? He very much does not. Okay. I was checking down here to see if there were any more deserters who were willing to say hi. Hello? Nope, you're just gonna sit there and bobble your head. Alright. Nice to see you. Bye-bye.
No time to chit-chat.
Why, hello, Foxwine. I suppose we should have expected your coming here. Bit of an unfortunate business in Candlekeep, eh, what? Excuse you? What do you know of what happened there? Or unfortunate. I will have my revenge for what happened there. Okay. Calm down, alternate text. I murdered those guys, okay? I'm not going to take revenge for murders that I committed. I am absolutely going to murder Sarevok, but that's mainly because he's tried to have me murdered so many times. I just feel like I should return the favor. What do you know of what happened there, Worthing? I know that you are the unwilling dupe of Sarevok, as were we. It would seem that he sacrificed our leaders just to discredit you, knowing that you were perhaps the only ones that stood in his way. Of course, he also became our leader of the Iron Throne himself, but he seems quite beyond needing us now. Such disrespect, to throw us away as he did. It hardly matters now, what with his coronation imminent. I'm sure the ducal palace will never be quite the same. I must go. Pleasure chatting with you. Well, you know what? I mean, when it all comes down to it,
Good as done.
with every person that just simply deserts the Iron Throne and hopefully goes and drinks in a tavern and talks about how unhappy they are with their previous employer, maybe people will be like, hey, maybe this Iron Throne guy isn't all that he's cracked up to be, you know? Okay, we are here on the top floor. Anybody home? Anybody still here? Githandria. Or Sithandria? I'm not sure. So you've come back. If you were smart, Foxmine, you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Candlekeep, but you won't be getting any further than here. Why did you come back here? I would have thought you'd go after Sarevok directly. Well, to be honest, I was thinking I'd clean the place out, but it turns out that it cleaned itself out, so yeah, it's just a thing. Who are you to threaten us? Someone told us that this would be the place to go, or shut up and defend yourself. You know what? Someone told us that this would be the place to go to find Sarevok, so... Who told you to come here? Who betrayed my lord? It was Tamako, wasn't it? I always knew her to be a traitorous whore. Well, it matters little if she did or not. All that matters is that you will die. Oh, sweetie. Oh. Okay, well, fine, if you want it to be that way. Woo! Fascinating. interesting. They don't just disappear when you kill the summoner. Fascinating. Diary of Saravok. She had Saravok's diary! That's spectacular. Okay. Those go in the jewel pouch. Money, more jewelry. Whoops. Jewels and jewelry and all that sort of stuff. Oh, so much to read and stuff. Spicy. Why did she have his diary? Was she reading his diary?
What's the story?
Okay, me. We're going to play a game called Tell the Difference Between the New Stuff and the Old Stuff. First letter. Saravok, I have received your letter, and I am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife, and she is as excited as I am. I accept your mission, and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet, to kill 3 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. We will be arriving in Baldur's Gate within a week, and should be taking up our usual residence in the Undercellar. If you wish to contact us, you will find us there. Use the access points through the sewers. Joyful yours, Slythe. Oh no! Oh no, we have to find an Undercellar. In the sewers. Oh dear, I've really not explored the sewers much. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the list. Find Undercellar in sewers to locate assassins. Okay. I'm going to cross off the thing telling me to escape the catacombs and go directly to Baldur's Gate because, surprise, I did that. Okay, copy. Done. You know what, I'm just gonna... Wait, no, not yet. Alright, other letter. Whoop! Wrong button. Saravok, I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I had expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token of defenses. However, I can assure you that Entar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that this next mission is much more difficult. From what you have told me, it would seem to be. Assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate, no less. I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself. But if I know you, that'll never happen. Your obedient servant, Slythe. Oh, we need to find the Undercellar like yesterday. Oh no. We will never be able to sleep again. Oh lordy. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. You know what? Tooth is dead. So forget that. Keep those. Alright, diary. Whoop! I keep hitting escape instead of I, because I have bad habits from other games. Diary, 14th of Elent, 1365. Today, Cormyr has instituted a ban against the Iron Throne from operating within their borders. While this is a great blow to the Iron Throne, it is the perfect opportunity for Realtar to approach the throne high council with his proposal. If things go well, we could begin the operation within the year. 25th of Merpanoth, 1365. Davon has sent a message to Realtor, informing him that the mine at Cloakwood has been drained and is ready for use. This revelation should help greatly in convincing the Throne High Council. 2nd of Nighthall, 1365. This is a long one. The Iron Throne Council has agreed to support Rielter's plan. He's been given all the resources he needs, as well as leadership of the project. I have expressed interest to my father, and he has promised to include me within the operations along the Sword Coast. I'm noticing the quotation marks, and they concern me greatly. He mentioned Mother in our conversation, how I wasn't to be unfaithful to him as she had. He made it clear that I would suffer her fate if I was. His threats are weak and hollow, and I shall listen to them for only so long. I have decided to take this time to make my visit to Candlekeep. I have waited a long time to research the prophecies of Alando, and I must know if the dreams speak the truth. I will not believe the words of phantoms without proof, and the priest of Baal I confronted gave me nothing. He was old and died quickly in my grasp. If the words are true, I shall surely groom stronger acolytes than this. Oh boy. Oh. Father in air quotes because Mother was unfaithful. Oh my my. "11th of Chess, 1366. My research has gone well. The monks here at Candlekeep have been quite helpful. From what I have read, it would seem certain that the blood of Baal does indeed flow through my veins. His prophecies are, of course, ambiguous, but I think I understand them. He foresaw his coming death and seeded his essence across the land. The children born as a result bear the marks of chaos, have power with no direction, and shall feel the blood of a god within them. The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise. It does not explicitly say, but obviously this means that death wrought by the children will cause them to ascend. Fitting, and since the Father was the Lord of Murder, proving one's worth must involve an act in accordance with his portfolio. I begin to see what I must do. Death on a godlike scale. And there it is! There's the reason why he is causing this war between Baldur's Gate and Amn. Because he thinks that it's going to allow him to ascend to godhood. That's it. Plain as day. Very simple. Oh, so simple. Nope, he wants to be a god. It's not about the money at all. What is money to a god? 3rd of Tarsak, 1366. The monk Gorion troubles me. He seems to have taken an interest in my readings. I must be careful to be more clandestine in my research. I wish I could simply kill him, but I doubt I could safely murder him within this damnable library. 11th of Tarsak, 1366. I had a dream this night. My mother was talking to me, but as she did, her face became bloated and discolored. Her voice became weaker as she spoke to me, telling me to save her from Rieltar. I could see the garrote cutting into her neck, but I did nothing. It was only a dream. Green, hello! And yeah, you're not wrong about clerics wanting money, but that's the clerics. What really is money to the gods? Also, it's nice to see you here this evening. Alright, where was I? Ah, yes. 27th of Tarsak, 1366. I take my leave of Candlekeep now, and not a moment too soon, for I am sure that Gorion has perceived my heritage. One thing that I am certain of, Foxwine is, in actuality, one of Baal's brood as well. Foxwine has all the markings, and it would explain Gorion's curiosity in my studies. Though there is nothing I can do now, I will have to make certain to return and kill the little brat. It would be foolish of me to let one of my siblings live, especially one being brought up by the Harpers, and I'm sure that is where Gorion's allegiances lie. Well, that also puts it very plain as day. I mean, playing this character, I've not felt very godly, but things have been going for me in certain ways, you know. And I mean, I have been murdering an awful lot. Okay, 5th of Myrtul, 1366. Today, I met with Rieltar in Baldur's Gate. The fool still insists on calling me his son, and for now, I will let him. He assumes that I am loyal to him because he raised me. Well, loyal I am, but only so long as he is useful. He set up base in the mansion of a destitute noble family and says that everything is running smoothly. Molohay has established himself at the mines of Nashkel, and his kobold minions should be already busily contaminating the iron ore. Only a few slaves have begun to mine out the ore at Cloakwood, though Realtor assures me that once the bandit raids begin, we'll have a steady supply of new slaves. Well, with money, clerics can make nicer places of worship that may count as deity bling. Well, yeah, that definitely... I mean, some deities do care deeply how ostentatious their temples are. 8th of Hammer, 1367. I met with the leaders of the Chill and Black Talons. I have little liking for Ardenar, the leader of the Chill, but, oh dear, Targots seems to be a man of his word. It is a good thing, as I'll have to work with these mercenaries for the rest of the year. 3rd of Tarsak, 1368. There is a lot of diary here. Everything proceeds well. The ore coming from Nashkel has started to tolerate, and my mercenaries have been doing a fine job of destroying any iron caravans en route to Baldur's Gate. Though some of my mercenaries have been captured, most think they work for the Zents, so no trouble has fallen on the Iron Throne. I'm sure that the Zents at Darkhold won't be pleased to know that their name has been falsely used. I will have to be wary for Zentish agents in the coming months. 28th of Tarsak, 1368. I think I now have the time to deal with that old codger Gorion and his little whelp. I will have to inform my men that I'll be gone for the next few weeks. Question mark of Myrtle. No time to write, but I must not neglect my journals so. The future dead must know how the Lord of Murder again came to them. I shall hire a scribe when time allows. Things have not gone completely as I have planned, but I will still be able to salvage the situation. Foxwine is on the move to Baldur's Gate. If I could maneuver the whelp to Candlekeep, then I would have the perfect scapegoat for my plan. My mortal father, Realtor, is there to meet with the Knights of the Shield. He has been blocking all my attempts to escalate the hostilities between Amn and Baldur's Gate, and these meetings will only serve to smooth relations. I must rid myself of them and assume control of the Iron Throne myself. I cannot allow petty business and monetary concerns to interfere. Terribly sorry, Father, but my true parentage calls, and you are in my way. I shall be sure to instruct the doppelgangers in the exact manner Realtor should die. I think a garrote would be perfect for the task. Vengeful little brat, isn't he? This diary looks to be important. You should probably keep it on your person. Now that is a fourth wall note right there at the end. And no, Realtor did not get garroted. He got impaled repeatedly by a sword, which belonged to my party. All right. It tells me to keep the diary on my person, so the diary shall remain on my person. They shattered the fourth wall into many, many pieces for the sake of that, so...
Nature's servant awaits.
Okay. It is like 12:15. I'm just going to finish checking the building. Although anyone who's still around here should have come out for the combat, so... yeah. Alright. We're going downstairs. Quick, quick, quick now. So... a duke has already been assassinated. Another one is in hiding because I suspect he knows the assassination.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Tis good as done. As you direct. As you direct.
Reaching the coronation. Oh no. Wait a minute. It appears to some that Servok murdered the leaders of the Iron Throne simply to frame me. Does he believe I pose such a great threat to him? Now that he has gained control of the Iron Throne in the city of Baldur's Gate, he does not seem to need their support. I need proof of his deeds before I confront him. Important events? Yes, there we go. I've acquired Servok's diary, and now I have the proof I need to stop him. I must prevent him from being declared a Grand Duke, but I doubt I will be allowed entry to the ducal palace without an explicit invitation. Such an invitation may be found with his lackeys, hidden away in the undercellar of the city. I can access the undercellar through the sewers, of which there are many entrances scattered about the city. Yep, well, going into the sewers and finding this undercellar place was actually the next thing on my agenda. So, and I write my agenda in ink, not pencil. So, save, leave. Okay, it is, however, 12:15, which means that the trip into the sewers, which is conveniently right on this spot, very conveniently right on this spot, will have to wait until next week. But it's no rest for anyone. No sleep. Hey, no problem, Jorg. I've been having a lot of fun. So, no sleep, no rest, must find the undercellar and find it fast. Hopefully it is nearby to this entrance by the Iron Throne. Really hopefully, I don't know though. We'll find out. We'll find out next week. So, for anyone who is wondering about my adventures leading up to now and why I'm so very blunt about the murders of the leaders of the Iron Throne, you can find all of that information on my YouTube channel. There is a playlist for Baldur's Gate there, so you can easily catch up on all of my previous streams while there's still only 20-something of them. So, there's that. And I will be back streaming again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Empires of the Undergrowth, which is, well, I play it for Management Monday because it is kind of a management game, but it's also an RTS involving ant colonies, where I get various ant colonies through various challenges. This upcoming Monday, I will be rerunning some of the challenges that I did in the previous streams to try and build up the food reserves in my prime colony so that I can attempt the main challenge again. I did not succeed on my previous attempt, but I have hope for the next attempt. If I've made my army much bigger, and I just need to build up my food reserves. And hopefully that will be enough to defeat the next Formicarium challenge in this upcoming stream. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night at as close to 7 p.m. as we can get enough people together to form a room. I'll be playing Among Us with a pack of my friends. We will run around and yell at each other and throw each other out of airlocks possibly after accusing each other of murder or just because. And we'll have a grand time. It's definitely something to tune in for. And then on Thursday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Valheim for the last time on a Thursday. I will be continuing with Valheim and the world that I've been working on there, but not on Thursdays after this month. So if you want to see me play Valheim on a Thursday, you really need to tune in this week. This week I will be starting with a construction project of sorts. I realized that I have some things to do with the iron, that little bit of iron that I got last stream. I figured out something that I really should be doing with that very soon, so it's going to involve some more construction and me arguing with measurements and such. So I'm told that's very amusing. You should really tune in to hear me yell at a log. So that's on Thursday night. And then next Sunday night, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I shall return to the city of Baldur's Gate and descend into the sewers and try to find the undercellar, which is either a hotel or a bar or a tavern or something down there. We'll find out. And hopefully we will find these assassins before they kill any more Grand Dukes. So, that is the upcoming week in the schedule. All the things that I plan to do, everything that I plan to do in those games, and, you know, all the fun that I intend to have. And tonight has been so much fun. And I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have. And I hope that you have a great night. Good night.